Glad to have you with us from Stillwater, Oklahoma, Boone-Pickens Stadium. Just about halfway through the season, and things are starting to take shape here in our coverage of EA Sports College Football. It's the UCF Knights and the Oklahoma State Cowboys. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Let's go down to Holly Rowe with the latest on the weather.
Oklahoma State's head coach told me before the game, he knows that there's a lot of excitement for this home game, but most importantly, the weather is clear. We were wondering how the forecast would shake out, and it is calm and beautiful. Should be an impactful game here with great weather, great opportunities, and a fast surface. Back to you.
Okay, Holly. The Cowboys headed toward the ball, and we're ready for action. He'll start the return inside his 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. So UCF's offense will be the first to dial up ball plays in this one. And here's the big fella, senior tight end. They'll try to feed him today. They say the tight end's always open, and he seems to always be, and he's always making big plays.
There's a lot of great attributes about a tight end, like the size, the physicality. This guy, though,
There he goes! Just has a knack for hitting that move on time. He's out to the 33. The deeper into the season we get, the more they win, the greater their confidence that they can finish strong here in the Big 12.
Heck yeah, Reese. The bigger the expectations get, the bigger the consequences get for every single game. So you know this league is...
Oh, it's a fumble! And this fumble bounces out of bounds.
You know, fumbles really just comes down to luck. Oblong-shaped ball just can bounce any which way whatsoever. An offense right there, very lucky that one went out of bounds.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
They'll keep it on the ground. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down. And after that run, there is a player still down on the field. The Knights have this offense rolling. Back to throw, it's Barnett. Here's a hit. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. They're dealing with a second and long. The play action fake. Pressure coming. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. They're about to run a dirty half-dozen plays on this drive. On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Got his man down the middle. That'll be enough for a first down, and they've got it at the 16-yard line. The Knights come to the line with a new set of downs. Trying to run, it's Watson. Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Back to pass. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. It's complete to the left. Terrific run after the catch, but the question is, will it stand? The flag is out, and let's see what the call is. A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. Man, is this place loud right now. The Cowpoke faithful bringing it on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. It's on target and complete. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. This offense wants to establish an aggressive identity. They'll go for it on fourth down. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the first down and a gutsy call to keep this drive alive. The Knights pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Trying to get it in. away. Touchdown, UCF!
This head coach wanted to come into this game aggressive, guys, and he did it in a couple different ways. On that first drive, nice mixture of throwing and running offensively, but how big was that gamble on fourth down? They got it, kept the drive alive, they end up scoring a touchdown, so it paid off. You can't start a game better than that.
And the PAT makes it 7-0. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So Oklahoma State's offense coming onto the field, and we'll get our first look at them in this one. And this running game might have a huge advantage when they get to the second level of this defense, David.
Well, and this is a big challenge. Like, you're overmatched. You understand that this guy's a top-shelf player, and I'll be honest, this defense has kind of struggled a little bit this season, but this individual matchup, you got to get him on the ground. You got to find a way to corral him, slow him down. He can't be the game wrecker. If that's the case, it's going to be too easy for this offense.
And if you're on offense, you got to be thinking, let's dominate in the trenches, and let's get our star running back into the second level against this linebacker. We've got an athletic advantage at that position. So if we can free him up into the second level of this defense, make him make guys miss, those are going to be explosive plays for the offense.
In defense, you have to have great eyes. You have to have good vision on the quarterback to be able to see it. You can tell he's throwing the football right now. Watch the defense react, come up, get the wide receiver on the ground. He goes nowhere.
Wide receiver going in motion. Takes it from the gun on third down. Makes the grab. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down.
Well, after watching the other offense go down the field and score a touchdown, you know this guy's trying to lead his offense to do the exact same thing. That was a big third down. I know there's a lot of football left to play, but you're trying to establish confidence as early as possible. That last throw is really going to help out your team.
Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Pulls it in. It's Barnes. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? On the draw, it's Hawkins. And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain. Third and long from the 42. If they can get some of it, it might give them a chance to go for it on fourth down. They want to throw it. Swings it out to his running back. He did everything he could to find enough running room, but he'll be stopped about 3 yards short of the first down marker. It's fourth down.
Good play call on defense. Third down in that situation, you're just playing a big zone. You want everybody having their eyes on the quarterback, playing in their areas, and you want them rallying to the football. As soon as that running back caught the ball, they all came screaming in. They were able to make the tackle and now set up fourth.
UCF hoping to get things rolling here on offense. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. He'll start on the ground with Duke Watson. Gives him some room to operate as he rumbles ahead for 6 out to the 15-yard line. They can really be aggressive after that last play at 2nd and 3. Rides to the back. Might have a chance. Coming out, attacking from deep in their own end, and they're out at the 26 with a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. A handoff for Watson. These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34. The Knights with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Chambers. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down.
Well, Scott Frost back at head coach for UCF, and so immediately you expect them to be able to run the football. We saw in recent years guys like R.J. Harvey just get it done for the Knights, and it's going to be interesting now to see what they can do moving forward, right? This is an offense that wants to go tempo. They want to establish the running game, David, and they need some superstars.
Got it down on the field.
Personal foul. Roughing the passer. Defense.
So the offense accepts the roughing the passer penalty, and they get a new set of downs. That's the end of the quarter, and UCF has the lead. And we've reached the end of one. Before we move on, let's take a look at our stats so far. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the second. They've got a first down here to open the period. Off the play fake. Oh, they're after him. And the ball's out, and they're after it. Recovered by the defense, and he's off.
And that is exactly how you draw it up. You get to the quarterback, but you get the football out. You hit him, you try to rake it out. Great job by the defense. Getting the sack, getting the fumble.
The Cowboys come out to get this drive started. They take over down 7-0 and trying to get even on this drive. Defense a little too jumpy there, and they got into the neutral zone too soon.
Defense.
Defense just a little too eager, and that's 5 yards for the O. They'll move the wide receiver. The run inside. It's Hawkins. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Quarterback by himself in the backfield. Sends it back in motion. To the air on second down. Catch in the middle. It's Young. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. And the Cowboys are facing 3rd and inches. Got his man on the right. He'll have enough for the first down, and they stop him at the 45. Last completion moved the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. Motion from the wide receiver. Ball is loose. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Second down after the offense recovered its own fumble. Looking to fire. Still running at the 40. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down. And play stop for just a second as there is an injured Knight on the field. The Cowboys are moving quickly down the field. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception.
QB's got to pick and choose their spots when they want to be really aggressive and try to fit balls in tight windows. Great job by the DB making a big play, getting the ball back to its offense.
The UCF offense back on the field, ready to go to work. After that last drive, he came back to the sideline, and the coach probably said, "You dropped it? You didn't pick it up? Come on, get on the ball, David."
No, that's not what he said. He said, "You're doing a great job. Just keep your head up." Oh, yeah, he got blasted. You got to hold on to the football, Palmer. Turnovers decide games. Those are big plays.
And it's tough on him, too, because he knows he let his offense down on that last drive. So you know that guy's eager and anxious to come out here and make a play.
And I love this because you got second and really, really long. And what's the idea of the offensive coordinator? Get third and manageable. Nice job getting the run. Not only a positive run, shoot, you almost got the first down. Now you're set up for good success on third down.
Back to throw, it's Barnett. Using his legs to buy some time. Finds a man on the right. Offense on the move. A big play there. Gets it to the 30. The Knights will snap it on 1st and 10. Running inside. It's Chambers. Brought down after keeping those powerful legs moving, getting all he could. He'll be a few inches short.
And that would be the definition of first down success. Putting yourself in a good position. It's second and inches. I can do whatever I want next. I can take a shot down the field. I can run the football and get a new set of downs. Like, nice first down execution.
He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. The Knights go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Rides the back and leaves it. And the ball is free on the pitch. A fortuitous turn of events to keep possession of that one. I don't know if it was luck or aggression or just a fortuitous balance, but at least they've got the ball back.
Well, one thing I do know, Reese, this running back's got to do a better job with ball security. You cannot turn the football over and expect to win this game. They're very lucky they were able to jump on top of that.
Stop short of the first down marker. They are in field goal range, and 3 would make it a 2-possession game. And here comes the field goal unit. And they'll kick it from the left side, a 44-yard try. Never a doubt. And that lead grows even bigger.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Number 15, set to take this one away.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Off the play fake on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Barnes. Open spaces. The tag. They're able to keep him out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2 after the big play in the passing game. And the Cowboys trying to get a touchdown on first and goal. Quarterback on the keeper. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. They lost ground on first down. Now second and goal from the 5. Pulls it again on the option. Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4. After giving up that big play, this defense has been a rock. Third and goal coming. Here's the pressure. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Cowboys! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
Really nice job working the route, getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
And with the extra point, the lead is cut to 3. It's 10-7. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they cap things off with a 9-yard touchdown pass. On the move from inside his 5. And the return man showing great vision to be able to find some space and put his team in much better field position. This drive will get underway from just inside the 35 at their own 34. Looking downfield, it's Barnett. Rushes on him. He hurls one deep down the left side. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. So now it's second and long. Back to pass. Catch in the middle, it's Thomas. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. Looking to throw for it. Steps away to find some room. Complete to the left. And it's a catch, but he's got enough for the first down. The Knights going to go ahead and call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. To the air on first down. Get it out on the screen. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as passes. It just never developed. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Looking downfield very late in the half. The pass is incomplete, and the clock will stop with 5 seconds left. And it's third down, but they're taking no chances. They'll send the field goal unit out before halftime. Well, they've already made one. The holder will put it down at the 38 for a 48-yard attempt. Absolutely perfect. The lead now 6 here in the second.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, let's get it started here. Week 6 on what's already been a revealing day here on the EA Sports College Football Update Show. We start with Arizona taking on the West Virginia Mountaineers. And it's Arizona in one of those old-school fight-in-a-phone booth games. Neither team has been able to break out offensively, but it feels like the one that does will come away today with a signature win. Here now some other games you may have interest in. Social media certainly does. Inside SEC. Now back to your game in Stillwater. This wideout is enjoying a stellar day. 2 of those catches in the first half were 2 of the better grabs I've seen all season. And of course his overall stat line is helping the only stat that really matters, the scoreboard. And with that, let's head back to the home of the Pokes and Boone Pickens Stadium.
Thanks for that halftime report, Kevin. We're just about ready to start the second half. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So the Cowboys offense heads onto the field to start this drive. They start this third quarter, 1-possession game, and hoping to get an early drive going.
This offense is ready, and they're ready to take the field here and see if they can get something established. They don't have to change everything and reinvent the wheel. They've had some successes in the first half, so let's get that continued here on the opening drive.
Yeah, and I love getting that break at half to go talk with my coaches and pick my offensive coordinator's brain so I know exactly what I need to do to attack this defense, and I get ball first.
Just gets rid of it before the heat. And that one's too high and too wide, out of bounds and incomplete.
It's a smart decision by the quarterback, but it's a frustrating one also because you're trailing in this game and you know you've got to hit some of these throws to get back in it. But the defense is doing such a good job in coverage. Nobody's open, so you've got to throw that one away. Smart decision, but it's a tough decision to make.
And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers and he couldn't hold on. Punt is on its way. Wants to bring it back. Slips through the line. Coverage team able to put a stop to that return at the 42-yard line. UCF has it once again. What do you think about that? Each brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. The Knights trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Dropping back, it's Jenkins. Bought a little time, lets it go. Working that left side now. And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. It is deafening in here. The paddle people going to work. Third down and a big one for the Cowpokes. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. The Knights getting set on 1st and 10. To the ground. He's got it again. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. The Knights have their offense in high gear. Off the play fake on first down. Wants to throw. Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Wisely avoids the tackle with the slide.
It's just so nice to have a QB under center. Nowadays in football, you can trust these guys. You put so much on their plate, and you tell them, go get positive yards when it's there. And a lot of these guys are such great athletes, they do it with ease.
Throws to the wideout. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be third down. Trying to pick up a first down. They'll run it out of the shotgun. He gets it inside the 20 to the 19, but they still have a ways to go, and it'll be fourth down. And this kicker has had a busy night. The field goal unit is out there for the third time. The kicker will reach for a 36-yard attempt. It's good. He could have hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. That'll make it a two-score game at 16-7.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
Number 15, set to advance on the football.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Oklahoma State sends out the offense to start this drive. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Makes the catch. It's Green. Runs through a tackle. Out across the 30, steps out of bounds at the 31-yard line as they try to put something together. On the run, it's Hawkins. Got behind those pads and picked up 3 after the 35. The Cowboys come to the line needing just inches for the first down. Defense didn't maintain its discipline there, and they get into the neutral zone. It'll cost them 5 yards.
Encroachment, deep defense.
Defense a little too eager. That's an encroachment penalty, 5 yards for the offense. The easy way to convert on third down, the penalty moves the sticks. The give on the counter. Give him 9 on that one, sets up a 2nd and 1.
You just sense the frustration starting to build, not only on offense, but I think with this running back as well. He is so talented. He's had some massive games throughout his career. Just haven't been able...
Snags it, and there's running room. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down.
Come on, defense, what are we doing? I mean, you can't miss this guy. He's like literally the biggest dude on the field. That time, completely wide open. That's way too easy for the offense. He caught the football. There was nobody even near him. Someone on defense has to locate this guy. They've got to communicate to each other if they're passing off in coverage. You can't let that guy be that wide open.
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Hawkins. Knocked down at the 35 after a pickup of 3. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Got a man. It's Young. He goes out of bounds right at the 30. Good pickup on that one. And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. Reads it, fires complete. Makes his man miss. They are on the move as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 28. And the Cowboys come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Quick release by the QB. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. After the 4-yard completion on first down, now it's 2nd and 6. The run inside. It's Hawkins. Getting work done on the ground. He's pulled down at the 14-yard line. The Cowboys have it with a 1st and 10. He's got it on the right. Breaks a tackle, and he might go. Now the connection takes it to the 11. After the completion, we see there is a man down, and the clock will stop to check on him. Looking for a gap. It's Hawkins. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Wide receiver comes in motion. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
Number 16 on the field goal.
We've reached the end of the period, and it's UCF holding the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. And he got it! And they've made it a one-possession game here in the 4th quarter.
And 3 more on the board, and this kicker is starting to get a reputation starting off the season. Hasn't missed yet. Nice to have a guy that you can really, really depend on.
He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Now the UCF offense ready to go back to work. And now that cushion is a little bit smaller, Jesse, and any mistake would get magnified. Breaks into the open. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. 1st down, 10 yards to go. They'll run the option. He'll toss it. And he's swallowed up immediately. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Trying play action. Hubs it downfield. Finds his man open. He found plenty of room, and he gets it to the 39-yard line. The Knights peeled off a huge chunk of yardage through the air and now back to the line. They'll give him 4 on the pickup. It's 2nd and 6. Short pickup of 4 on 1st down, dealing with a 2nd and 6. They'll try to keep this clock moving on the ground. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down.
And I think this will go a long way in determining the outcome of this football game. They're able to run the football with the lead late in this game. That's a good sign for this offense.
Got it behind the line. It's Thomas. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain. And that last one might have helped the completion percentage, but it didn't go forward. There's a little room there. That's why a good running game is a coach's and quarterback's best friend when you're trying to put the lid on the game. The Knights kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. They're going to ride this running back. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Well, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. Looking for a man. It's Jenkins. Has it. They will score. Touchdown, Knights. With that? They are closing in on bowl eligibility, but with this big lead and a 6-0 start, much bigger dreams for this squad. The offense strikes again to extend its lead here in the second half.
And they got everything working. How great is this? You extend your lead, now you get your defense back on the field. Great job taking advantage of the situation and building on that lead.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point makes this a 13-point game here in the fourth. So it's a 77-yard touchdown drive, and they cap things off with a 9-yard touchdown pass. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Oklahoma State has it back, and the offense is on the field. Giving up that last touchdown was an absolute killer. Now it's a two-possession game. They must get something here. They'll start this drive going to the air. Makes the catch. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks. And the Cowboys headed quickly to the line.
And in this situation late, when you need 2 touchdowns to win the game, everything's going to have to be downfield. So I like the idea in this 2-minute drive.
Breaks away on the left. What a play to get it inside the red zone, and they are set up at the 17. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Makes the catch. He gets it in. Touchdown, Oklahoma State. The Cowboys vault back on top. Field shrinks. Tight end grows. Big targets, big results. Oh, and they blocked it. He's got a chance to take this one back. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And the score comes on a 17-yard throw for the touchdown. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. And he did a good job bobbing and weaving and finding a little bit of running room on that return. The Knights start this drive as the offense looks ready to go. To the air, it's Jenkins. Pocket breaking down. Fires downfield. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. And he can't get it off. Taken down. What a huge play this late in the game. The Cowboys will use their first timeout. They'll take a moment to gather their thoughts and put together a plan for this third down play. Timeout taken now by Oklahoma State. That's their second. And that got under their skin a little bit, having to use the TO after giving up the first down. They'll run it, trying to drain time off the clock. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. Now a timeout called by the Cowboys, and they will have no more. That's their third. And they'll take a knee. They've reeled off 6 straight to start the season, undefeated, bowl eligible, but when you have that kind of record, the possibilities seem limitless.
What a great way to start the season. The best way possible, right? Like 6-0, taking care of business, building momentum. This squad continues to climb up the ranks. They're getting better. They're getting more respect. 6-0 is the best start you could have, Palmer, but they're looking for more.
It's been really fun watching this team to get up to this point. So much talent. They've